Having you? I'm somewhere different today. That might give it away if you watch Cowpie's videos. That's where I am. Cowpie's here. So I've come over to see him, sort a bit of stuff out, and I'll spin you around because he's stood in front of me now. Here he is.
Having you,
Handsome.
Right, now then, you know the old saying, if you love somebody enough, you'll keep them the last roll out. And I've had that, waiting for him for about 3 or 4 days. So there you go, Mucker, just
There
to
you
prove
go.
how much I
Hey,
love
how
you,
about that?
son.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You know,
You do, you do. Look at that. Rolos, Rolos. So, yeah, just to kick things off this week, I'm at Cowpie's. We come to have a look at the fish tank, and I'm going to have a look at his pond in a bit as well. So, I'll pick you up in a bit. Having you. This is going to wrap my day up, this is. Thursday the 23rd of Feb. I've had a day and a half. Right, you know. I've just come back, got some bits up the garden. I thought, you know what, I'll do the easy pod, this one, on that tank. So let it fill up, turn it off. One's happened, now the next. Watch this. Just more pigging luck. It's always been stiff, so I suppose it's been expected. Cheap Cockney koi valves. So that's stiff. The 2 handles have just snapped off it. So that's just, to be honest. Put a pisser on my day as well. So let's wrap my day up. I've now got to try and find another valve now. I've got some, and I've got some 2-inch, but I'm only Cockney koi ones as well. But see if I can actually find one now where it's stiff. But anyway, while I'm at it, it's all dried out. It's been flushed out God knows how many times. You can see some bits of gravel and that round here which have sort of flushed out the drain. The way I've done that is what I've been doing. I've had the hose pipe going into the pod. I've been shutting the main valve off there, filling the pod up, and then what I've been doing is opening the valve and letting it all back flush through the system. So what I've been doing then is anything in the drain is sort of pushed out, pushed it up, and got it out of the way. For instance, when I say whatever was in the drain, that was down the drain. Bloody air stone and pipe. That was down the drain. An air stone, and that piece of white pipe there. So it's pushed everything out. Everything's clear now. So it's just a case now of me getting in. Deciding what I'm going to do with the tops and the back, because that needs facing up. That bamboo screening looked lovely when I put it up, but it's a bag of crap now. Picture's got to come down and so on. And then I should be facing up the front. So I think I'm going to go decking boards, like I've said. We was pondering on plastic. You know what, decking boards is alright. Them £9 a length. I don't know how many I'll need. I'll have to work it out, but that's where we are with that. I've got the boys coming around the weekend to give me a chuck, and hopefully we'll get the base in there. So I've got to spread everything around and try and get it somewhat like, so as I can get some concrete laid. I've been to Wickes and got me some more bricks. These bricks now, I can't believe it. If you look at them, they're like like your concrete blocks, that sort of thing. So they're like a clay brick no more, but I'm alright, they'll do. Right then, I'm going to sort this valve out. Don't know how, we'll have a go. Bit of a strange one. I thought I've got a grey valve, but I don't know if I have. I'll have to have a look. But I'll snap back to you later after I've done these. So there you go, that's replaced with another cheaper. We're ice stiff, so I'll be better off with that. I lost too much water, it's all over me. There's the old one down here. As you can see, there's still a fair bit of water in there, so I can carry on now with me filter clean. It's a lot better, to be fair. Destined for the bin, that one. So yeah. Carry on with this now. There you go. Drama. Cowpy reckons he's got it bad. I don't think much of the clip on the top of there though. On that one there. That one on the top of there, I don't think much of that. And yeah, I've tightened it up with the drill. So I've had to work as quick as I could, because obviously, as you can imagine, there's no valve from there to the drain, so that was just gushing out then. So happy days. There you go. That one's placed. Bit of drama. So we'll carry on. Catch you in a bit. Put it there. In front. In front. Nice one, thank you. So Saturday morning, here we go. It's currently 8:30 and we've got the delivery of Sandy ready for the boys. So I'll let this bloke park this bag and I'll let him handle of it. There you go, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Having ya? Good to hear. He's been with me all day. He's an absolute superstar, the bloke is, I tell you. We've cracked on. I lost my rag at one point, but you know what? We got it done. I'll show you what we've done. So I've got all the bricks in now, all the way. There you go. Corby, 10 million miles off. So we've got the bricks in all the way around. So that's the finished height of my pond. Tomorrow, Copy's coming back as far as I know. And we've got Pete and Glyn coming round as well, so yes, right. We can have a crack at it tomorrow, and hopefully I can get this fluor in. And I've just been sort of all the crap round, all this will be concreted over anyway, so all the crap spread round, and hopefully tomorrow I shall have a fluor of some description. I am expecting it to be the finished article, because it's got to be rendered after anyway, like everything else has got to be rendered round. But I'm glad we've got it all bricked in today. 2 rows, as you can see, 2 rows of bricks all the way around and all the way around there. So I just want to thank this bloke behind me, because he's worked hard with me today. He's grafted. He's happy days. Top bloke. Drunk as a fucking lot of tea though. Mind you, my missus down there. Good knock on the door. Great, tell her to make a drink.
Polly, put the kettle on.
Right, I'll come back to you tomorrow when we've got the boys here and we're hopefully getting some concrete in the hole. Catch you later. Having ya? Sunday morning and the boys have turned up. Got Glenn here, Mad Dog, and we got Pete here as well from West Web. I've got a bloke here with no elbows in.
That's fantastic, man.
Oh dear, you know what? You're just cool with him, honest to God. So they've just turned up and we're going to start getting the sand up. Just to show you again what we've got to do. Hopefully in a position now to get the floor in. The bricks are all laid around the edge, around the outside. They ain't gone off properly yet because it was bloody cold last night. So I'm still a bit sort of, they've cured, but they ain't dry. So yeah, try and get the floor in here today. Pete's bought a big Kango for me to have a go at the hump at the back. So we'll have a go at that. Already got some sand in the mixer. You're too late, mate. You're too late. You've bought your own cup, have you? You bought a 4 gallon cup, have you? Oh, is it?
They're giving down bleeding Brett, say I.
So we'll get him a cup of tea down him and then we'll get started. So I'll catch you in a bit. Hey! Yeah, I've got a lovely arse, you have.
Right in there.
Don't film me because I'm your mate.
Hey, full
Mad
savage
Dog.
that was, man.
First bite and Mad Dog's got it down him.
He says you don't feed him as well, there.
Who?
Him.
Well, he'll probably say the same after as well.
Actually, there's
Pete's
a
already
witness
ate
to say he
his.
has been fed.
That's why he's
Tell you what, he's feeling guilty because I didn't get no biscuits yesterday.
all right. So there you go. We've worked hard today. Well, these lots have worked hard today. I'll show you. Let them have the sandwich. Just give them a bit of cram. So we got a floor in, rough floor, which is the whole idea. The floor's rough because what I shall do next is when that's gone off and I've got a nice even keel, what I shall do then is I'll mix a load of sharp sand and I'll start just bowling everything in towards that middle drain. So that's all in. I don't know how many mixes it took in all fairness. It's only about 3 inches thick at the most. There's steel in there as well, so we put some steel in, and that's where we are with the floor. Still got the mixer to empty out. Pete's also bought a Kango over off his uncle, which is a lot bigger than mine, and he's been on the Kango today, and he's smashing that wall out. And I'll tell you what, it really ain't easy going. It really ain't. So that Kango there is doing the trick anyway. So what I need, obviously I need that wall out, where that brick is, I need that out. I need to build across here and then return across here, sorry about that, return across here and then build back down there. That then will create my filter house there. This wall's all coming out, so as you can see Pete's set about that as well for me. There'll be another wall built about 2 foot back from that one across, and then there'll be a wall coming this way to join onto there, and that's been filter bay. That wall coming across, as I've documented before, it'll come sort of across here, and what that is just basically not so much a raised bed but just somewhere where I can put a couple of bonsais, make it look nice, and just a back into the pond. So yeah, big respect to these three, Pete, Copy and Mad Dog. Big respect to them. They've come over. Copy yesterday as well come over and grafted for me, and they really have worked hard today for me. But I've still got plenty to do because I think we're going to get the sand up into that bag, get it all up here, and then it's ready for me to crack on then. And there you go. So a bit of a mess at the minute, but I ain't worried about that. Let's snap my float as well. Just as I was finishing off, I broke my float. So there you go. Never mind. Happy days. Now I'm covered in crap as well, all over the place. And like I said, them guys down there, they really have. Public key, I'm going to say it, they really have worked hard for me this morning. The Black Country boys all together, doing the do. And there you can see in the background, my sandwich is just at the table. So I'm going to go and eat mine now, and I'll catch you all later. As we continue. You really are all the tickets, is he? You really are. No wonder you've got no elbows in your shirt. Oh dear. Knackered. Sunday evening. The boys have gone now. You know what? I've worked my fry out today, and all they've done is sit down there and drink cups of tea. You can still see the cups. They've come here, they've ate me bacon, they've ate me sausage, and they've drunk all my tea. I offered to do help, I offered to do a tap. I've had to get all the sand up myself. Here they are, look, there's 2 bags of sand there. I've had to get it all up myself. And basically, I've just sat there and watched. Go believe them. You know I'm lying, don't you? They've been golden. They really have been golden. You couldn't ask for a better 3 mates in your whole life. Them 3 guys have grafted here today. They really have. I'll spin you around, I'll show you what we've achieved. So the floor's in. That's around about 3 inches thick all over, as I've already said. That's just the rough floor, and then what I'll do is we've got 2 bags down there of sharp sand, plus more on the front. And what I'll do is I'll dish it down to the bottom, drying with the sharp sand, so in effect giving it another skin. So at the deepest point, I'm around about 5.5 foot, and it should come up to around about 5 foot. So I'll get a 6-inch dish all the way around. Either or I'll form it. I'll form it with some timber. Then we've still got to do around the corners, and I'm pondering now whether to go with Celotex or just get it rendered up. I don't know what to do, if I'm honest. I'm having all the outside rendered, so all this rough brick and stuff is all rendered. And then Pete obviously has borrowed a Kango from his uncle, and I tell you what a tool. That pit's virtually full, and all of that wall is all down to my original footing. I mean, even that found it hard going, the Kango what he bought, but it's all down to the original footing. And you know what, couldn't have asked for a better tool. It's been hard work, hard grafting, but you know what, they've all grafted with me, and we've all grafted together and managed to achieve, well, what looks like a bomb site at the minute. Still some work to be done, some breaking down of the bricks, and that's up there to be done. Break it all down, get it all in, concrete it over. So that's what I'm going to try and achieve there, hopefully next week. Whether that'll happen, I don't know. Again, this is the same, and this is where there's a new shed going. So this will all be covered over. Eventually, concrete pad there, because the wall of the filter house will be coming across here. So all that'll be concrete pad. I can then replace all my fence panels and stuff. The pergola at the minute is a bit precarious because it's being held up with pieces of timber. I think it has started to lean this way a little bit. So I've got braces up there on there. There are a lot I can do with it because it does create the fence as well. So I'm going to be a little bit careful with that. But yeah, what a day. What a day. Normally I'm a solo worker. You know, I'll just do it on my own and get on with it. But I've had them 3 round today, and you know what, I've achieved so much. This has probably put me 5 or 6 weeks in front of where I could have been. Crazy as it sounds, especially with that up the back. There is still part of the wall there which I've got to take out eventually, but I don't want to disturb it too much today because we only laid them bricks yesterday and they ain't fully gone off yet. So they've got the rest of the week to go off now. I'm hoping they're air frost tonight. So yeah, took the tops off this pond yesterday as well. Got some rot across the back there, all across the bottom of that board. That's a bit rotten, so I've let that dry out a little bit, which it is doing at the minute. There's new tops going on here, new tops, new back. I've decided I'm going to go with some of that. Look at that, put the concrete down the front. I'm going to go with some of that across the back. I'm debating now, and the jury is out, because Mad Dog reckons to put it that way, and I've thought about putting it that way. So the jury's out on that one. I don't know which way to go with it, if I'm honest. But anyway, that reading's got to come off, and that's what's got to be done there. So yeah, we're in a good position. It is a mess, but it's a work in progress. So happy days. That's probably it for this one. Not a cloud in that sky again. I hope it overfrost. Oh, there's one over there between the houses. Hi to the couple who I met down Walkers as well yesterday. Hope you liked your cup. And yeah, all in all, hard graft today. Just done, well, I've done what I wanted to do. Still a lot to do, don't get me wrong, but we've done what we wanted to do. So if you've enjoyed the content, give us a like and a subscribe and a share and whatever else, you know, all that jargon. And thanks for watching this building site. Should never have started, if I'm honest. So, but yeah, it's good to have you along on the journey anyway. Cheers guys, catch you later. Thanks to them three as well. Kelpish Koi, West Brom Koi, Mad Dogs Bond. Check them out. Right then, now I'm all in my comfies and I'm all showered and nice and gotta thank Mason for this. Mason, this one's for you, kid. Thanks for that. Give me that. Said it was all for me. So I'm gonna have that cake. Look, nice cake. And my bottle of beer. Got my bottle of beer as well. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Black Country Boys, top rank, no problem at all. In a bit.